Welcome back. Today we're going to explore the story of Qellaun Dreadcrusher, one of the first villains we'll encounter across the Vacari saga. He began his journey as a protector, standing at the side of Phoenix Shadowwalker. But with every battle, every loss, and every shifting shadow, Qellaun evolved into something far more dangerous. In every age of Vacari, there are warriors who rise from darkness, carving their legacy into the bones of history. Few have shaped the hidden battles of this world as profoundly as Qellaun. Forged by bloodline, loyalty, and grief, he now stands as a blade guided by unseen hands. This is his story.
Qellaun Dreadcrusher is more than a soldier. He is a force shaped in discipline and sharpened in silence. His presence commands order, his actions speak louder than his words, and his reputation alone is enough to still a room. Among the Druchii, he is known for precision, restraint, and a deadly focus few can match. Where others falter, Qellaun endures. Qellaun and his sister Lyra carry the legacy of the Dreadcrusher bloodline, a lineage carved by survival and relentless tenacity. Their childhood was not gentle. It was shaped by harsh lessons, ancient expectations, and the unforgiving culture of the Druchii. Together, they learned to move as one, sharpened by battle, strengthened by loyalty, and bound by unbreakable family ties. Their bond remains one of the defining pillars of Qellaun's life. During the events of the Elves of Vacari series, Qellaun pledged his service to Phoenix Shadowwalker and the enigmatic Vuarus. Under their command, he became an instrument of strategy and precision, striking where needed and guarding where essential. He did not hesitate, he did not question, he simply carried out the mission placed before him. For Qellaun, loyalty was not an option. It was a duty and an honor. But even the strongest foundations can crumble. The deaths of Phoenix and Vuarus struck Qellaun with devastating force, tearing apart the world he had built his purpose around. The silence that followed was heavy and cold, leaving both Qellaun and Lyra searching for direction in the wake of tragedy. Their retreat from the conflict was not abandonment, it was survival. A moment to gather themselves before the world demanded more. They returned to Fel Thalor, the dark ancestral home of the Druchii, a place of obsidian spires, ancient rites, and unspoken memories. Within those blackened halls, Qellaun faced the echoes of his past, and the weight of his lineage pressed upon his shoulders. Fel Thalor offered both refuge and reckoning, reminding him of everything the Druchii once were, and what they might yet become. It was here that fate shifted, drawing him toward a path no one could have foreseen. In Fel Thalor's volcanic depths, Qellaun and Lyra sought an audience with Zilran, the ancient red dragon whose power shaped the region itself. Zilran was not a creature one approached lightly. His fury could melt stone, his will could ignite wars. Yet the siblings stood before him with unwavering resolve, seeking wisdom, strength, and maybe even direction. That meeting planted the first seeds of a future bound to fire, shadow, and destiny. But destiny rarely travels a simple path. A mysterious figure, cloaked, unseen, and unnamed, sought out Qellaun and Lyra. This individual offered purpose where loss had left a void, and power where uncertainty had taken root. Whatever they promised, the siblings accepted, stepping willingly into a web of secrets and shifting allegiances. The identity of this figure remains hidden, but their influence is undeniable. Qellaun's first major assignment under this unseen master was Shadowhaven, a pirate-infested port drowning in corruption. Disorder ruled its streets. Gangs battled for control. Law existed only in name. Qellaun arrived not as a conqueror, but as a force of quiet, methodical authority. His mission was not simply to survive Shadowhaven, but to reshape it. And reshape it he did. Qellaun dismantled the pirate factions with ruthless efficiency, breaking alliances, shattering strongholds, and driving cowards into the sea. He cleaned the harbor, restored the routes, and brought order to a place that had forgotten what order felt like. Shadowhaven did not become peaceful, but it became controlled. Controlled by him. Muldrak may stand as the official leader of Shadowhaven, his name spoken in public as the city's figurehead. But everyone knows where true authority lies. Qellaun is the architect behind every command, the silent ruler behind every change, the strategist pulling each unseen string. Shadowhaven bends to him, and he, in turn, bends to someone far greater. Rumors whisper of the unseen master Qellaun serves, a puppeteer hidden in shadow, guiding events from the darkness beyond the map. Whispers speak of a force gathering strength, weaving Qellaun's actions into a much larger design. Even in silence, the influence of this figure can be felt in every corner of Shadowhaven. Qellaun is more than a warrior now. He is a blade held by an unseen hand. Now he stands at the edge of what is to come, watching the horizon with unwavering focus. Qellaun Dreadcrusher is patient, calculated, prepared. He waits for the command that will set everything into motion, a command only his hidden master can give. And when the order is spoken, Vacari will feel the weight of a storm unlike anything it has known before.